Oh, and back again. Hopefully the stream has stabilized by now. I was having trouble making sure the stream was actually okay. But now I think it's all fine. Let me just do a very quick check on Twitch. Nope, everything looks fine over here. Switch that off for a while. And back to FF. Not unduly. Okay, fine. Trade twin tails. Just to put it, I'll say. But yes, you were right. These two actually do remind me of you enough, you know. By the way, you want to watch yourselves around the mechanical soldiers roaming outside. They're malfunctioning and may attack unprovoked. It will help her if she's mentioned anything embarrassing. Come on, you get to head to Everkeep. Right, Kakia is waiting. Let's head to the tower. Alright, let's head to Solution 9, finally. Feels like it was a long journey here. Once again, Earth and Sky. Right, and that a dead end. We can finally get outside of the outskirts and head inside Everkeep. Hopefully I didn't miss any side quests, did I? Not by the looks of it. The Everkeep Ward. There's a sentry here. Visitor detected, verifying access rights. Error, no data found. You must be accompanied by research personnel. Proceed. Okay. There you are. If Queen's Bean has registered you as guest, you should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zoroastria's minions to deal with. An exciting prospect. Nothing for it but to see if Bean has Britatrus, eh? Thank you for your diligent service, friends. My companions and I would like to pass, if you'd be so kind. Alternate guide unit identified. Registration number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified. Verifying credentials. Credentials verified. Welcome, guests of Queen's Bean. What a relief. There you have it. It seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. Yeah, I've been excited to enter this zone ever since they showed it in the live letter.
Everkeep, a tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
After all, Solution 9.
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction.
Really like whoever's
A
voice
city of
got
shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliolo. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations.
No, you are not
And you want
wrong
to know
there.
more about Svenen's Zoologist Dominion, do you not?
I guess we do. You had me at explore. We do need to better understand who and what we're dealing with here. You know what? You had me at explore.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Of course.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely! As Beam's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. Ah, the elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
Interesting.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
You can see someone else is excited
Try
about
not
this
to
too.
enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later. I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Okay, sure. Everyone's excited in their own way to explore this place.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
Oh, whether we like it or not, it is the
So,
inside.
what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That I can't reveal yet. precautions, you understand? Just know that I'm safe.
Somehow I feel like that may not be the case, actually.
Tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
Well, somewhat, I guess.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Kalanasphere, why didn't you mention this sooner?
Yeah, I love whoever voiced Kako. It's very natural.
You want to explore together?
Why not?
It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
Fair enough, let's go. Like, she's a little apprehensive to actually explore the place. Towers inside a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. If you feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. We could go back the way we came. And she ran off. I'm fine. There's actually a little city area. Doesn't seem like I can talk to anyone just yet. But I might as well grab all the aetherites. Very lo-fi vibes in this area. And an interesting looking Ethernet chart. Leander. Welcome to Solution 9. Can I interest you in a packet of angel snacks? They're all the rage at the moment. Angel snacks. And let's follow Oklamoth for now. Dawn of a new deal. Oh, is it crafting? It is crafting. We'll get to that in a while. Probably the script counter, considering that this must be the endgame hub. And oh boy. I'm not sure if this will be the favorite hub for players, but it is definitely one of the most modern looking ones that we've gotten so far. A crossroads already? This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right, I've made up my mind. Let's head to that building over there, okay? And she runs off again. I'll join you as soon as I aetherite myself. Or attune to the aetherite. Yeah, that's the correct phrasing. I don't think we can actually go to resolution, right? It's like a dead end of sorts. Switch over to Bard for a moment. Get Peloton. Yeah, there's the transporter over there, and I think it might be deactivated. Laynode 9. Oh, maybe it is active. Oh, it is active. The government sector. This is a tower we were told to stay away from, and I'm actually running straight to it. Okay, let's just get the Ethernet and go back. Wings and a sword, a very familiar motif there. Yeah, he is huge though. It's a shame that the skybox is light blue, because I think if we'd actually seen something like the night sky or something, this field would have been great. But we are inside a tower, so maybe that was asking for a little too much. Well, Wuklamot's right here. He didn't actually go too far. Right, back to Paladin by funneling the EXP. I love how both of us are just staring after a
There
gate.
you are! Lamati!
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one.
An important request, huh?
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you asked the impossible. Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
Unlike you.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
I won't yield on this either.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around? Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Solution 9. Bit of a delay on that sound effect. With Sweeney as our guide, we needn't fear getting lost. Sween stands ready to take you on a tour of Solution 9, the Queen's Tour. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing. I didn't even know where to begin. Well, the district may seem daunting in size and structure. All the key facilities are situated near ley nodes. Ley nodes, what you call aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. Ley nodes. Now then, seeing as it is right here, I will show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please follow me. The Nexus Arcade. Interesting looking building. This complex is home to all manner of shops. From food and daily necessities to technological convenience, you can find most everything here. Everkeep's interior is vast as is preserved. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing. How did you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. Do you see the glowing pattern over yonder? That is an automatic conveyor. These contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. That will spare us some walking. Are they also made from that strange metal what's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electro. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls. By etching arcane circuits upon it, electro can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. In so doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and it is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keeps your drink warm. Can you make a drink cold if you convert to ice instead? I suppose you can, yes. You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating air with wind while projecting light with lightning, it's possible to alter one's appearance. It's almost scary what you can do with electro. With such a wondrous material existed in our world, I imagine everyone would be fighting over it. Which I feel like was the case in the past. The shop over there, what does it sell? Ah, yes, let's go take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. I'm not sure whether she's referring to me or what I'm out here. No, she was referring to me. Yeah, I'll find it interesting because that's the script shop, isn't it? Oh, that's lots of to do. And I'm so behind. Yep, this is the script vendor. Or something. This shop. Oh, okay, no, not what I was expecting. This shop sells food. There are items on the counter. That's food? I can imagine what they taste like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were too in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one and I will purchase it. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. The 5 items on display are our most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. Okay. Select an item that interests you. Slab of pink hexagons, liquid filled pouch, long rectangular bar, hexagon pattern bag, black and yellow tin. Well, this actually looks a bit more palpable, so let's go with this. I feel like you could actually open a bag and not be too surprised by what's inside. This almost seems like chocolate, but well, who knows? Let's see what's in here. Ah yes, the salad paste. This is designed for those who are concerned about their figure. A blend of 9 varieties of vegetables that will help your efforts to slim down. Fashion models swear by it and used can't get enough of the stuff either. No. That doesn't sound delectable. Actually, what's in the black and yellow tin? I might as well check out everything they say. This here is cultivated steak. It's not quite the same as the real thing they produce in the outskirts, but it's a slight more affordable. This particular product is known as Gold Label, and it's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown at the plant on the 4th level. So it's kind of like hybrid meat. Interesting. Keep on the perfect meal bar, you. It's all the nutrients your body needs packed into a single foodstuff. This flavor is formulated to never taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to taking multiple meals. That sounds very efficient, let me tell you. Ah, the revivifying tonic. I take it you're thirsty. This flavor is a sublime blend of sweet and salty, and it stays fresh for over 10 years thanks to this special container. Wow, Solution 9 is very advanced. The synthetic fruit pellets, they're our best approximation of the taste and texture of grape. I've never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are, but there's no denying their popularity. Yeah, I feel like this is the joke to the grapes. The hexagonal grapes. You know what, let's go with this. I feel like this is what I would have chosen there. I would normally try this if I was actually living there, because cheap steak or cheap meat sounds wonderful, but no. Let's go with long rectangular bar. Yep, I choose this item. Well, they are all very tempting. I'm going to have the steak. I'm absolutely starving. I should have known. Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling your selections here and now? It's been a long time since we had newcomers, and I'd love to see your reactions. And I'm guessing you're not the only one who would love to see our reactions. This is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, Mika. Let's dig in. Alright, here I go. You sample your selection. Oops, I feel like I just skipped something accidentally. Amazing! I've never had any meat like this before. It's tender like chicken, but flavoursome like Veronique, and the spices give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Maybe I should have taken the steak as well. Don't mind them, they're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back. Though it was chaotic when the people of Tuliolo first arrived, we endeavored to learn about one another and embraced our differences. Right. What about you, Speen? Aren't you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now. Thank you. Alright, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why is she so taken aback by this? Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experiences have led me to believe the same. My favorite food. What is your favorite food? Like, there's an indication that she's been around for a very long time, and I get the feeling that over the years she might have either forgotten or her personality has sort of been corrupted over the years or something. Although they say that the purification process prevents that. Is it such a difficult question? I don't think so, no. I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labor to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am, but you didn't need to laugh about it. Is someone watching us from what? There's a Tirali Rubico? Wait a minute, don't tell me Zorolja actually has kids. My favorite food. There's a question I may never be able to answer. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well. Next, I was thinking of showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's a visitation to be precise, and I believe it will be educational for you as well. Will you two mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you have seen enough here. Now we'll make our way. Before we head on to the residential section, let me just check what this says. And he is Mewa. Okay, yeah, this must be the fake stuff, right? Yeah, because here's the suit and here's the whistle. Collectible prisoner Rodina. Oh my god, it's the Solution 9 version of Rowena. Rodina. Oh, don't tell me there's a Geralt version around here somewhere too. Fine, let's talk to Rodina first. Well, what have we here? I thought I knew all the permanent tradesmen who passed through Solution 9. Came to sign a contract, I trust? You didn't fuss over the details. The arrangement is blissfully simple. You provide me with the product, and I compensate you for said product with scripts. A man of your expertise must surely recognize such a lucrative offer when they hear one. In truth, it was the Turali who first introduced me to the many conveniences of trade with scripts, a system brought to them by a tradeswoman by the name of Rowena. But that is neither here nor there. You'll be paid for your contributions with scripts, naturally. And your earnings can in turn be used to purchase any of our wares that strike your fancy. So what do you say? No, I have to. Yes, to a most beautiful and profitable partnership. Very much looking forward to doing business with you. Okay, that unlocks scripts. This is the appraiser, so... Interesting that we unlocked it so quickly, though. Orange script, right? That's the new one. Gear... Oh, is there orange script gear? There is orange script gear. Oh, this is actually the artifact gear. I guess we have a lot of farming to do if we want to get all the artifact gear. Master recipes. Yep, there's... Oh, wait, no. Ingun Rock Garden. Might be worth getting when we don't need anything else. Wait, there are no master recipes? Oh yeah, okay, they're gonna add the master recipes when it's Savage Raid. Okay, understood. Oh, you're farming scripts. Okay, that I understand now. Ronique Horn. Oh, and this was also why you are farming fates. Because we need hundreds of these tokens to get the Ronique Horn. Well, we'll get there when we get there. For now, back to the store. Ready? Then let's head to the residential sector. It lies to the southwest. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about any places of interest that we come upon. Okay. Speen and Wicklamark are with me now. This is such a vibe, this place. Wait, there's an Aether right here. I must not forget to attune. Well, I'll get on the grind after I'm done with the gear grind. The Monty trusts you without question. How nice it would be to have such a friend. The meat was so good. I have to get everyone at home to try it. Because unlike you, I still haven't finished MSQ, and I'm actually sweating a bit because I didn't think the normal raids would be coming out this week. I was under the impression it was like 1 week from Savage, which was not the case. So now we're sort of semi-rushing the story because I really want to keep all the levels together as well. Ubuyu. Interesting name. Well, this is a pleasure indeed. Care for a little chat, stranger? What do you do here? Me? I'm but a simple mother and housekeeper here in the city. Well, since my children were awarded government positions and promptly flee the nest, there's not a whole lot of mothering left to do. Since I retired, I seem to have altogether too much time on my hands, so I while away the days chatting with passersby such as yourself. A weird hobby, but okay. This place is known as Solution 9, an impressively large feat of engineering, even when compared to Everkeep's 11 other levels. The city is home to all sorts of facilities, civic advisory services, bustling markets, countless shops and retailers, the list goes on. Apparently there's even a sector where you can find less than official goods. Either way, for we citizens there's an area problem that lacks a solution, hence the name. Ah, okay. The cleaners do a marvelous job of keeping the streets tidy and all our needs are met. Solution 9 really is a spectacular place to live. Perhaps you'd consider making the city your home too. Huh. It's... you know what, we need to see more of the city before I say anything. And we find out that there's a deep dark secret for all this. So am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way, am I? But there's a quest here, so we'll go and get it. Recreation zone. Oh, I was supposed to go over there. It's weirdly pleasant in Solution 9. Emmeline Ironheart, isn't that the sightseeing log person? The tome, that wouldn't happen to be a sightseeing log, would it? It is indeed. Millet, now that's a name I haven't heard in a good long time. And dearest Elsby. She's my twin sister, you see, and I haven't seen her for 30 long years. Not since I was trapped during my exploration of Yasulani. It brings me great joy to know she is well. Pardon me for asking, but might I see the notes you added to your log? She always did make such bold strokes with her littering. Here. I guess she's giving me the sightseeing places for this area. I've added my own notes. Some of the information may seem improbable at best, but I believe there is truth in every entry. Were I younger, I would set out in search of these fantastic sights myself. But alas, my body can no longer endure such travels. Though thanks to you, I feel lighter than I have in an age. If there's one thing I should wish, it is to see my sister again before I die. There's so much I would share with her. But you have better things to attend to than an old woman's musings. Take care, kind adventurer, and may your journey lead you to vistas both bright and unforgettable. Oh wait, did I just get more sightseeing logs? 45. I guess we still have a long way to go. So let's tether ourselves to the Aetheryte and head back, because I feel like we've directed ourselves off course considerably. Oh, this is the GPU hall. I'm guessing this is where the raid is taking place. The Arcadian, or as everyone has gotten to calling it, the GPU of the city. Oh, you don't need to do that, King, by the way. I know your circumstances and all. It might be better for you to save for your studies. And everything's appreciated, but I don't want anyone to just go out of their way to sub to us just because you guys can. Consider your savings and your future first. Alright, well, now that we're actually on the right way, let's get back to more story. Very futuristic. Oh, there's a sightseeing log right there. And what, pray tell, is this place? Ah, this is the life. Now, if only I could just spend my time at an open-air cafe and not worry about things. Mosaic. The popular cafe is found in Solution 9's commerce sector. The races of Alexandria are named after stones, and calling the shop Mosaic was an acknowledgement of the colorful work of art that is created when the people gather together. Ah, okay. The races of Alexandria are named after stones. Oh, that's why Speen is Speen. Because that is actually one of the things you craft very early in the game. Oh, very early in Final Fantasy XIV anyway. She was named after a yellow jewel. Might actually not be her real name either, now that we know it's named after stone. This is Mosaic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. see. In Tuliolal, there's a similar establishment called Jibawe Tia. That's seashell in the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? There is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. There's the hewn, who resembles some Tonawavta, the tall and graceful Eldite, and the diminutive and affable Milala. So that would be Hior, Elizan, and Lalas. Oh, and yeah, I actually see the message, but it takes a while for... There is indeed a delay between stream and in-game. When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors. Thus did the founder choose to name the cafe Mosaic. That's nice. If they serve tacos here, it will be perfect. Tacos? A traditional Tirali dish and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once we've restored peace to Tuliolal. Right, let's continue on. Interesting that whenever the subject of food is brought up, she acts really weird. The commerce sector. Oh, this is actually a player. I thought it was an NPC because of the way they address it. It's very appropriate for Solution 9. Fooled me once, player. Fooled me once. Okay, we're heading this way now. How can I possibly get everything done before the deadline? Okay. Very modern lemons there. Wrong person. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one is bigger than the palace. They have to be, for just about all of the Alexandrians have apartments here. Okay, wait a minute, let me check. So all the Alexandrians live in these containers that look like, well, I guess it's basically a building. You could call a building a container, although it's not a container. But they all live here, you know what, never mind. I'm just rambling now. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building on the left here at Residential Radius 914. Yeah, very funny. Okay, very funny. Residential Radius? That's right. Come, the door opens automatically. No, before we do that, let's once again attune to the Aetherite. Watching the world go by, coffee in hand, what could be better? A lot of your subjects seem to be living very peaceful lives. And with these lo-fi vibes, how can anyone blame them? Clerk P71091. Ask about the lobby. This is a lobby, a common area for residents. I see. And what does that machine there do? Ah, the concierge. Concierge? They look after the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they'd be glad to assist you. Is that so? I have no shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, you may consider me your personal concierge. Hey Spin, can anyone live in this place? Naturally. In fact, many of your countrymen make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation, or regular usage, all Alexandrian citizens are eligible for an apartment. This includes those you've met who worked in the outskirts. You've taken care of everyone for 30 years. I'm truly grateful. Current location, Residential Radius 914, Section 2. Visitors must be equipped with a regulator or present a valid visitor permit. It's kind of fantastic how this area is made, but I'm sure a lot of people are gonna feel the weirdness from going from the normal themes that we started at. This is the place. A mother and son live here. Interesting. Very spacious apartments. I wouldn't mind living in one of these. Oh, Isadora. Oh, that is a very loaded name. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that all right? Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please make yourselves at home. Just ignore the fact that we're wearing plate armor and some sort of leather, I guess. How has Milos been? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Speen visits often, doesn't she? She does. Milo simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile when she's here. By all accounts, everything is showing that Speen is like a really good person, but I don't know. I feel like she's up to something. What of yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? You didn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us. That is a very interesting material on her hand over there. I'm glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. I wonder why. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment... Okay, it's the lightning ether is what's causing it. Okay, fine. But it's dramatically risen in the past 30 years. Because the two dimensions collided or combined. But for some reason, Speen seems to be blaming it on herself. What was that? Yeah, there's more to Speen than meets the eye. I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make it a proper visit next time, with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen Speen. Oh, he actually managed to talk. And then he fell asleep again. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy for your mother and for me. I'm just realizing now that Speen is actually using a lot of animations that I feel like it was Minfilia who used all of these. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, Minfilia's animations are being used by Speen. Lamont? To think there was such an illness. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you. My thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is a part of life in Alexandria, and I thought you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milos smile again. Her people, her family. Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. You can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we'll need to go by way of Laynode 9, where the Aetheryte is situated. At least they're not accompanying me this time. Oh, we're going back to the main Aetheryte. Oh, okay. Shift bar. Speed up. Oh, sightseeing log. Before I forget again. The citizens of Solution 9 live in structures known as residential radii. These numbered buildings have a common area on the first floor, with each household living above in separate, highly standardized apartments. Back to the main Aetheryte. And to the north. I'm guessing we're heading to the government sector, which I ran up to the first time I came here. Right, back to Paladin because I want to put the EXP inside you. Don't tell me you need to use that now. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector where Resolution is located. The markings on the conveyor indicate its directions, and there is a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Mika. Let's go. It's... You know what? To name your government sector Resolution is very bold indeed. Because I feel like a lot of people feel like governments don't reach resolutions easily. Or resolutions that the citizens can accept anyways. Oh man, they just did a fantastic job in this area. As a city hub, I really like it. Nothing to it, eh? A child's amusement ride. Yeah, and here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed inside. Not sure if he's trying to show us all the positive stuff that Solution 9 has. That's a very dungeon-like camera movement. Hospital from the heart, I guess?
Strange contraptions everywhere you look.
Take a break from voicing.
What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time.
So you actually buy souls.
But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That is true.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing.
I mean, if you're carrying around spare souls.
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing.
True enough.
There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
With knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while. In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
Because of the lightning calamity.
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year.
Oh.
The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved.
Yeah, this does sound like a calamity happened over there on that reflection.
But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Electro sounds like electricity, but I'm actually not sure with the way they talk about it.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before.
Almost like someone had put it there,
Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity.
And then everyone began fighting over it.
Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
And that is when the calamity of lightning must have happened over here in Eorzea.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
I put in mind, just like the Flood of Darkness. Sounds an awful lot like an Emerald Calamity. Yes, it does. I mean, these are all floods too, but this is a flood. Like it's on there, and then an Emerald Calamity is what overflows when the situation overflows here into the source. But yeah, sounds an awful lot like an Emerald Calamity.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
What's happening here?
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Rules are rules, huh?
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
That was kind of harsh. But I suppose she's
Insolent
accepting of it.
wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9.
And in time, we will open up the Arcadian, so you'll get your chance.
I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents. I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
So something I didn't realize, even when we got to that sightseeing log from before. Alright, let's wait until the cutscene finishes.
Right. I believe we've visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life.
You can't have
Our soul
everyone be happy
management
in
system
some
has
way.
sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
An interesting proposal.
No.
It's a rather firm rejection.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
She has a point. But I feel like there's something more to this you're not saying.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
And unfortunately you cannot, because you have surveillance.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zorolja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much. It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path.
You know, that's not ominous at all.
Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Yeah, as I was saying, one of the things I felt like I missed was the fact that her name is based on a stone, which is exactly the same for Garnet in Final Fantasy IX. Well, what's Speen wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, we can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now and should probably go to Kafka's meeting point. That will be back the way we came, I think. Yep, pretty much. Head back where we came. Speen genuinely cares for her people. I can respect her for that. And thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of the Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. Rock has no weapon top. diplomat is ready to head to the meeting point, so we're supposed to go to a place called True Wall in the eastern sector. This conveyor to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, they're actually kind of fun. Come on, Mika. Kind of fun. It's kind of magical, actually. Just how scientifically advanced this place is. This is the right place, you think? I don't see the others though. Okay, why is my controller not working? Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit more. Hey, Mika, look over there. A Mamuga child? What are they doing here? Notice too, right? There's a resemblance to Zorol charm. Yeah, I kinda did. The bull scales of the Bonima with the features of a Hubiko. This can't be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do to leave such a small child on their own. Come on, let's go after them. I feel like we're about to get ourselves in trouble, but okay. Okay, let me just take another 5-minute break to get some water, and then I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Before that, let me just set the ICAM, because I feel like it would be a waste to not have such a good place with the ICAM setup. There you go. Alright, BRB. And everything was not functioning okay because I had my mic muted. Alright, here we go. Let's continue on with the story. We're now on the track for what appears to be a baby Zoral jar. Or a kid Zoral jar. I think they ran this way. Oh yes, the Arcadian. Interesting artwork in there. I hope they show us it someday. I just realized that there aren't actually any Viera or Aura in the city. So this is true view. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. Don't know if lively would be the word I'd use for it. That building's just about the only one that isn't lit up. Not open for business at the moment, I guess. Oh, he appeared right in front of us. What? No, don't do that. Surprised. Now you're just gonna scare the kid away. I didn't see you there. Listen, we don't mean any harm, we just want to talk. It's a bit odd, don't you think? That they ran off when we approached only to suddenly reappear. That is one way to put it. Could it be they want to take us somewhere? Not exactly how I'd ask people to follow me, but I guess. Is that the way of it? You want us to follow you? No, okay, so he does want us to follow him. So it is. Alright then, lead the way. Blue-scaled Hubico child. Let's see where they take us. Once you choose to depart, look them up will accompany you. Oh, without falling behind. Inside of the blue-scaled body, okay. Right now we're just running after the kid, huh? Okay. As long as he doesn't make any quick moves, we'll be fine, I think. Come on. Let's try not to lose sight of them this time. Okay, fine. Wow, okay. I am so impressed with this city. I almost feel like I'm back in Phantasy Star Online again. And not in Final Fantasy. I kind of want to check that place out, but okay, we'll follow you, blue-scaled Hubico child. What is this? Oh, you're getting inside. Neon Stain. I feel like this is every ERPer's dream locale. Are you? You know what? I don't even know what you want. Is this where you wanted to bring us? You want us to feed you? Is that it? Or maybe get a drink? What is this place? If you're meant to relax here, it's working for me. Hey, what's your name? Does he not know how to talk? So you're still not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's comfortable with you. Melancholy. Interesting name. Oh, there is Viera here. You know him? After a fashion. But never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I can recommend a special. Her Majesty. I'll prepare one without liquor for the boy too. Lamont's just confused at being hit on. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named Katya, but we ran into the child on the way and he led us here. Oh, so you're with Katya. All of a sudden I've forgotten how to pronounce the name. Katya. Kakwa, that's it. Kakwa, not Katya. Kakwa. In that case, go and have a chat with Big Tassos there. He'll show you to a fun place. Why do I get the feeling we're about to get jumped on? What about him? I don't think he's in a mood to talk, so he can tend the bar with me. This has taken a turn for the strange. But you don't think we are walking with a tramp, do you? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, if this doesn't have suspicious written all over it. Now, the fact that they call it out now makes me suspect it might be otherwise. Okay, you obviously have nothing to say to me. If you feel like that drink after all, just let me know. No dialogue, huh? Energy drinks. A little DJ and dance floor. What is this fun place meant to be? Is Kakwa there? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Oh, sorry. I was supposed to confirm with you. This area is normally off limits, but Kakwa's told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head on into the room at the end. Let's go, Mika. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised. Oh, it is the base because we have that music.
Wonderful! They're here!
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
This is the back room of a bar. I get it.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
I guess it does.
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind
Geralt,
as to give
oh,
our friends
that's
an
the Geralt
overview of
over
your
here.
duties.
My character
Well,
actually
all this
recognized it.
provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work.
Sure.
Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it. We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation.
Preservation?
The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology.
Oh, weird.
From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is.
Now, why do I get the feeling these are the Yassians?
But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of Preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
What do I... Oh, it's Trial's parents, huh?
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device. Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope.
The earring is a USB.
Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
Yeah, the husband and wife definitely has to be Trial's parents.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
It's also given that Trial actually have...
The husband and wife who founded our order. It's believed that they were Malala.
Yeah, they're definitely her parents. And she also has that stone.
Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents, the founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude Preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves.
Except on that earring.
I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
I love this voice actor.
Thank you.
Kahwa's voice actor. Amazing.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
You and me both. Now, can we actually see your
I dare say
real
we have
body?
enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Oh, okay.
Gladly.
I guess that means we're switching over for Aaron for a while. Because that's usually what happens.
Bugging it up again!
And I'm guessing Geralt is gonna give us a relic armor.
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
Yeah, he's giving us the armor.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shale.
Oh, throw me under the bus, will you, Aaronville? God. Hilarious how terrified I am by this whole thing. Right, let's talk to everyone before we go. Better you than me. Okay, fine. Seldom does one see crowds so openly impassioned. As a comrade, I will do my best to support her. Shale has already extracted the data on the earring. At long last, a clue. My apologies, but I will remain here to review the information. I feel like that is a very fair take. I feel for you. Well, Geralt is a brilliant adapter. It's as if he's stuck on full volume. It's all I can do to put up with the clamor. By the by, you didn't know him before, did you? Didn't see how you could, but for a moment there you were looking at him like you'd seen a ghost. Let's just say I've seen more than my fair share of Geralts, and Geralts. A little. Try to keep closer to the rest of us so you don't get surrounded. Okay, they're talking tactics. This place was originally designed by a preservation engineer, and that's why it's wall-to-wall with contraptions. Alright, Geralt, what do you have for me? Sorry, you had to see me passion spilling over. Happens when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know. And not to be weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw you. As we've met in another life, your 7 or 10 senses, you know what, your 7 senses are really out there. Anyway, as I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I haven't slept for 2 nights now, not a single wink, and I'm ripe to collapse. Can't afford to though, got folks relying on me, see? But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. Your favorite energy drink? Okay. That Welsh is good for 2 cans, one for yourself by way of welcome. Can't get the stuff at any old vending machine though. You need to talk to a bloke named Philemon? If it was 1 letter off, we would be back in Persona. You'll find him tending to a bar out on the main strip. Off you go now. 1 letter off to be Philemon. Well, not 1 letter, 2 I guess. Philemon? Something like that. Weirdly deary for a hideout song. At least we get the good lo-fi beats out here in Solution 9. And I don't suppose you have anything to say to us yet? No, okay, fine. Have it your way. We'll have you talking yet, blue lizard kid. Bombs and drinks. So then I says to him, what do you say? Haha, unbelievable. Enjoying yourself, are we, gents? Don't mind me, just passing through. You'd never guess what I turned up. You know what I can. A little critter that goes squeal. Don't be daft. Don't know why I switched to Scottish there. Philemon, welcome. What are you having? Geralt's favorite drink, apparently. Energy tonics you can't get from vending machines? How dare you suggest that I sell such dangerous stuff? Away with you. Away with you and don't come back. Gotta watch it, slip it to me then. Nice and subtle. God damn it. Supplied by Oblivion member Geralt, this voucher can be redeemed for 2 cans of energy drink from Philemon. Ah, so you're collecting for Geralt. A can for him and a can for you, eh? Getting some from the secret stash. Thank you, Khan. Here you go. Yours is formulated for beginners, gentler than the full strength stuff. It's not contraband or anything, so you aren't gonna follow the authorities, but if the Rodina Consortium was made aware of my special selection, it would be bad for business. Now, seeing as it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's side effects. Okay. Bearing a curious design upon its can, this energy tonic is apparently formulated for beginners. Bottoms up now. No need to make sure it doesn't affect you in any unintended ways. I'm not sure why I can't actually use it. Oh, because I was pressing the other one? I'm not sure. You drain the tonic in a single pull. And that's how you do it. You'll pulse out a quicken soon, after which you'll start to see everything more clearly. And then finally you'll feel a roaring surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. Well, you haven't up and carked it, so hurry along and give Geralt his tonic. He tends to leave it to the last moment, and I expect he's about to keel over. Whoop. Yeah. I don't think... Okay, you know, it's just a visual effect, okay. I was expecting there to be some sort of weird status effect, but I guess it might be actually like one of the emote items, like the Realm Reborn Red and everything. You heading to the back room? Proceed to the back room, yes. Anything new? Okay, nothing new on your end. We're learning about regulators at the moment. How's your errand coming along? Nary a moment goes by without Geralt moaning and grunting. I presume it's how he expresses his passion for his work. Is it just me, or are there rainbows in your eyes? Is there rainbows in my eyes? No, it can't be. Yep. I would no longer be Mika Oshko green-eyed, Mika Oshko rainbow-eyed. Sorry, I want to talk to you. What do you think of the crew here? An interesting bunch, right? I personally recruited Geralt and Shale, by the way. Geralt? You got the tonic? Give it here quick. Full strength energy. Bearing a curious design. Favorite of Oblivion member Geralt. Even he's glowing up now. Ah, that's the stuff. Ain't nothing like it to blow the cobwebs right out with a great big kaboom. Awakens something feral in me, it does. Transform me into a remorseless beast that won't stop till it done what it was born to do. And you know, sorry for sending you off in an errand like that. I just can't concentrate without my tonic, you know. And the pile of work only ever gets bigger. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Those weapons and tools ain't gonna enhance themselves. Okay. I was hoping you'd kind of give me my relic armor, but okay.
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
So you think so too? But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put 2 and 2 together.
But who's the mother?
This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Gululja.
Gululja?
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
Oh, you named him. Okay.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual.
How so?
At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll.
So, kind of like
On
Zoro,
making
John.
inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers, and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gululja is Zorolja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Who was that?
Oh dear. It's Gululja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Guess we're chasing after him now.
This is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamachi. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Kapkiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
I get the feeling that my inventory is actually filling up. Yep. All these and all the crafting materials I've stored up. Wait, what is this card? Mole skull. I actually have this already. You know what? Never mind. Regardless of the circumstances, Zorolja is Gululja's father. The boy is bound to be confused. It's all what Klamat can do not to rush after Gululja. If Gululja is outside the tower, we need to find him as quickly as possible. Even if he's used to getting around on his own, the wilds are still no place for a child. Agreed. While Kral and Raha continue reviewing the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search. Alright, let's head to the base of the tower and take it from there. Cannot. Okay, have fun. Raha? Worry not, the rest of us will keep our preparations moving along. You need but concentrate on finding Gululja. I hope Gululja will be alright. Should he return here, we'll be certain to let you know. Chill? I'm sorry, I should have noticed sooner. It's to Solution 9. Did I actually... Oh, there are quests here now. Might as well take them. Yeah, I did not attune to the Etherites here. I think this one might be the last one too. let's rush over, attune, and start taking the side quests. Because the Arcadian is where I believe the raids will be at. And one of the reasons why we are rushing through the MSQ is to get through the raids as soon as possible. Yeah, that's the last one. Turn to Bard, to Sean Paladin, and pick up the quests. I'm still kind of awestruck. I really like this aesthetic because, again, it reminds me of Phantasy Star. It feels very out of place for what we've known with Final Fantasy XIV, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy that we're getting this as a hub zone. But I can also understand if people don't like the aesthetic. The other day at work? There's something happening here. Got a lot of players. Caramel Cleaner. Oh, come to check up on me, have you? I appreciate your concern. As you can probably tell, I'm feeling a little out of sorts. Do you need me to escort you somewhere? Oh, no, there's no need to that. I have a condition, you see. It makes me numb and lethargic from time to time. Nothing a little rest won't put right, though. The trouble is, when I get like this, I'm in no state to work. I hate to presume, but would you be willing to lend me a hand? I'm one of the cleaners in charge of True View. I was then getting ready to collect the last of the refuse stacks and call it a day when my condition flared up, and be ever so grateful if you could finish my rounds for me. I'm guessing the cleaner is suffering from lightning aether deficiency. What an interesting combination there. Refuse receptacle, oh yeah. Warrior of light, collector of trash. Nature Restoration Sector. It's very... I just love this aesthetic. Bloody vending machine, give me back my money. I'm afraid this fellow will be kicking the vending machine till the end of its expansion. You gotta let me off the hook. What's happening here? Not until we get our money. You'll regret messing with me, Lawless. Of course, it's no matter where you go, it's the Lalafels who are the hooligans. Well, this kind of feels like a back alley pace thing. Mud. What door? Huh? I don't know what to call that. It's like healing shop maybe. They repeat the thunder icon, the thunder bottle icon, and the heart icon quite a bit. And that's just a player. I was wondering why there was a maid on top of the bus. There's someone drunk in the trash. Yeah, it just looks so good, especially with the reflections and all. Oh, no, he's in trouble, huh? Huh? Whatever's ailing you got your tongue, has it? Oh, look damn near dead. What's the matter? There you are. These fellows have... Our old pals here feeling under the weather can't finish his work, so he offers to pay us, generously I might add, to get the job done. In other words, ain't got no need for the likes of you. Go on, piss off. There's clearly nothing more than a brazen attempt at extortion. I doubt you. I doubt your intentions, leering delinquent. Let me get this straight. You're the one our pals asked to help. Ha! What a load of shite. Hold on a moment. This fellow looks like he's seen a few fair scrapes. Wait, don't tell me they're a bloody hunter. A hunter? Sell this for a lark. I'd rather keep me head. That's right. Keep moving. Oops, not what I was intending. Phew. I tried to think of what would happen if you hadn't showed up. Oh, am I right to assume you finished collecting the refuse sacks for me? Yeah, here you go. Unearthed from one of the receptacles dotted around True View. Exudes an unpleasant funk. Excellent. I'll take care of these. I must say, refuse collection, civic protection, you're a man of many talents. You have my gratitude. This sector isn't exactly the safest in the city. Shakedowns and racketeering are unfortunately rather commonplace. Usually I try to leave as soon as I finish my rounds, but today my luck ran out and I had one of my turns. Yeah, okay, yeah, we kind of figured it was sensitivity and lightning energy. But enough about that. Thanks to you, I feel more or less back to my usual self. To think that I'd run into someone as virtuous as you on True View. Okay, one side quest down, 2 more to go. Credits where credits are due. That's a 90 quest. Oh wait, it's just synced. Never mind. It's just a sync quest. Oh, it's King. I had a feeling you were trying to track me down from the way you sing. GG Hesepe. Don't hate me. You always try to track me down when I'm on the street. Oh, and here's Clarissa trying to track me down here too. I guess oh my god, what is this lag? What happened there? And you're already 100 on Viper of all things. Wow, okay. Impressive, impressive. Stream sniping, huh? Alright, you two enjoy whatever you're doing. I have side quests to finish and MSQ to do. Adios, amigos. I need to get everything done so that I can actually join you guys and do the raids. A lot of people have been telling me that it's like really good this time. The concierge hopes to offer insight into the Alexandrian way of life. Ah, I see Her Majesty has registered you as a guest. Welcome to the Nexus Arcade. My job is to inform visitors about the myriad services on offer here in the sector. Speaking of services, how would you feel about a little work experience? Some light labor might give you a sense of how we citizens live. I happen to have the thing for you, a career assignment. Rest assured you'll be compensated for your time. Your task is to deliver these supplies to Clerk P50910 in Residential Radius 914. When you get back, I'll hand over your reward and explain how the system floors work. If it's running to do, we run as a bard. Oops. Now, at least we can pick up this quest over here as well. Let me just check my friends list like real quick. Yeah. Only you guys are up at this time of night, huh? Makes sense. So I see Amon has logged on. I don't think I've seen him in ages. Wayward Child. The Wayward Child seems to be searching for someone. Problem Child, Solution 9. Hey mister, do you have a moment? My mom's gone missing. She's kinda careless and none too used to the city. I figure she's gotten lost. Anyway, I need some help to look for her, which is where you come in. If you can spare the time, just let me know. I have to escort you to your mother, I assume? Yay, you're the best. I wasn't making such headway. The sentry stopped kids wandering around with an adult in tow. I think Ma would have headed back to the entrance of the city. I mean, I told her if you get lost, make your way back to where you started. In other words, we need to head for scanning port 9. I'm sure we'll find her in no time. Let's talk to you first. Knowing my Ma, she's probably feeling kinda helpless right now. I hope we find her soon. Yeah, I feel like this is the opposite way around. I feel like you might actually be the one who's lost. But now that we're here, let me do my job first. Kid. I was wondering whether to call you Wayward Child, but kid seems fine. I'm gonna drop off this package here, since I'm doing some sort of light labor, air quotes, so that I can get a sense of how you Alexandrians live. How may I be of assistance? Consignment of supplies. A carefully wrapped parcel containing residential radius supplies. Acquired as part of your work experience in Solution 9. Ah, yes. I'm an unpaid intern now. Oh, okay, wait, I guess I am being paid. I'm a paid intern. Inspecting contents. Authentication tag confirmed. Acknowledging receipt of residential radius supplies. Thank you for your service. Please consult with your client to receive compensation. Alright, we'll get to that other kid, the other NPC another time. Let's get this kid to where he needs to go. Oh, Playden actually makes you sprint. Okay, fine. That actually makes me feel bad. You can walk. I'm not here to have kids run after me, or force kids to run the entire section of... Oh wait, there's another path over here. The entire section of Solution 9. Speak with him at a designated location. Actually, where is the designated location? It's this way, right? Yeah. Really nice city. I just can't stop but admire the city. It's so futuristic. Like, this is the city that all cities in our current time wishes it could be. Something as clean and clear as this. Wow, they have given me back Nutrizap. Ma's always drinking this stuff, but she never lets me try. According to her, I don't need any more energy. But she has a can practically every day. I bet it tastes incredible. Say, mister, why don't you buy one and, you know, let me have a little sip? Just a tiny one? Please? I have no idea. Are you sure? It's the kind of thing children should be drinking. Sorry. No, I love this response. It's like the gruff one. Sorry, not today, kid. Let's be a bit kind and just ask, are you sure it's the kind of thing children should be drinking? Anything amiss? No, nothing at all. Hoping to track down this mother's boy, are you? I see. Good thing he ran into such a kindly sort. How about I give you this, unopened and bought just moments ago, a can of Give Me Bad Nutrizap. For me? Really? Thank you. You're more than welcome. There's just one condition. Make sure you ask your mother's permission before you try. I don't think she's... Giving Bat Nutritap is an energy drink specially formulated to keep your digestive system in top shape. It's perfectly safe for youngsters to drink, so you needn't worry on that front. By the way, it might be worth your while dropping by Leander's shop in the information center. I hear he has a knack for remembering faces. Okay, as long as it's not hurtful for you. Okay, no different dialogue here. Gotta make the most of my day off. I feel you. You gotta make the best of your day off, or he doesn't feel. Oh, I'm not sure if you're watching, Clarissa, but here's Clarissa. I tell you, the commute from here to work is enough to take it out of me. And there's just a bunch of people just laying on the land here. What a wonderful morning. The breeze is so refreshing, right? Okay, you two enjoy yourselves. This is where we need to go, but we can actually... Okay, let's see what you have to say, kid. Discuss the advertisement panel. Look, it's the Air Wheeler A9. That's the latest air gadget. The wheels turn into wings and it goes flying off into the sky. Where is this? Oh, over there. It's amazing. The ones they use for fighting have a bunch of different weapons. Wing blades, shock cannons, all sorts. You can even get little toy versions. I'd love to ride one someday, but the robot soldiers are pretty much the only ones allowed to, apparently. Lucky machines. Well, somehow the players have got their hands on it. I hate to break it to you, kid. Do you think that's Leander? Yeah, it is. Oh, you're one of Her Majesty's esteemed guests. How might I assist you and your young companion? We're looking for this kid's mother. So you're looking for this young man's mother, and you wish to know if I've spotted her. Well, I'm sure you can appreciate that we get a fair amount of foot traffic through here. Perhaps you could start by describing what she looks like. That might help jog my memory. Well, she has long hair and she's dressed in blue. What else? Ah, she makes those sweets you got on the shelf behind you. The angel snacks? I believe those are manufactured in the production facility on the 7th level. I'd wager that's where your mother works. I'm sure you're already aware, but Everkeep is comprised of 12 levels, each fulfilling a different purpose. There are sectors for food production, machinery manufacture, and much more besides. Look at me getting sidetracked. I saw a woman mentioning your description heading towards the government sector a little while earlier. I dare say you'll catch her if you leave now. I do remember thinking that she looked rather unsettled, which makes sense in hindsight, having heard your story. There's a civic advisory facility in the government sector. Perhaps she's heading there to inform them on the situation. Thanks for the information, mister. I guess, okay. Thankfully that quest is not too long, because if we had to run all the way up the government sector, that would have been slightly more annoying than I would have expected. Even though the city's great, it doesn't help that it kind of feels like it's a bit empty. You can see like machines moving around in the background. And I feel like it might have worked if if there were vehicles around, riding around as well. Discuss the lay node. I don't think Ma would have used the lay node. They have these on the other levels too, but you need Queen Speen's permissions to use them. You have to use the elevators instead. I guess you do too, right? Actually, I can use it. Huh? Her Majesty lets you use the lay nodes? Whoa, you must be really important. Forecast terminal. I remember Clarissa mentioning this. I think a lot of what I've come across has actually been slightly revealed to me by my friend Clarissa. Concerned mother. Is this your kid, ma'am? Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Ma, so you were heading for the Graverin sector. We were about to go and look for you there. We? Who's this newfound friend of yours? He's been helping me look for you, Ma. Together we figured out where you might be headed. I see. No doubt you had your hands full with this one. Thank you for your patience and being so thoughtful. It was no trouble. As for you, young man, dashing around the city on your own like that, did you even think to stop and consider how worried I'd be? Honestly, mister, before you showed up, I was starting to get scared. It was such a relief when I spotted you. Thanks so much for helping me find my mom. Yeah, I kind of figured you were the lost one. Thanks again for everything you've done. It isn't much, but I couldn't let you wander off without giving you this. I hope you enjoy your time here in the city. Just don't go getting lost like a certain young man and his mother. Little child, solution 9 completed. Alright, back to Bard, and then we'll run off back and report that my work experience has been completed. Even when I'm off work, I'm working. The irony. So nice, the city. I don't like this pink and blue paneling, but the rest of the city is like amazing. They have the areas here. Oh, sightseeing. Oh, I got that first. It's like a little showroom where people can come by and buy stuff. Oh. Next is Arcade. This complex is filled with a variety of shops selling everything from food and daily necessities to personal vehicles. With so many floors and stores to lose oneself in, it is often jokingly remarked that the Lost Children's Desk is the busiest place in the entire arcade. Yeah, as we can kind of attest to, right? What a beauty. What are you after today? I'm looking for an Air Wheeler 89. Have you got smaller sizes? I'm sure they can accommodate you. Unfortunately, I don't know which vendor sells the Air Wheeler. Because I would have loved to get an Air Wheeler for myself. Which is items. I guess that was... Oh, okay, I guess I can't set up... You have a different... I need to finish the story before they can open up, I guess. Concierge. I just received a delivery notification from Clerk P50910. Excellent work. As promised, let me give you a brief explanation of how we do things here. And we're better to start then with the remuneration. Alexandrians are awarded credits for their labor. These credits can be redeemed for a range of commodities, including spare souls, which are especially sought after. You will find some citizens taking on dangerous or highly specialized work to earn even more credits and thereby furnish their needs. When it comes to delivery work, risky commissions that require couriers to venture outside Everkeep offer greater compensation. On the other hand, simpler, safer tasks undertaken within the confines of the city, much like the one you so capably handled, are rewarded accordingly. Now, seeing as you aren't registered in the citizen database, I'm afraid I can't provide you with credits, but hopefully this will suffice. You are giving me a biscuit. A driftwood catfish pie. Fine, I'll take it. It's so interesting to think that they reference everything Final Fantasy, the most classical Final Fantasy ever to be released back in the day, and made it this fantastical. And like I was saying before, I didn't really catch it at first, but the fact that Speen is named after a stone is quite reminiscent of, well, Princess Garnet also being named after a stone. Or a gem in this case, let's say. Heritage found is a large area. Splitting up would allow us to cover more ground. Nope, sorry, that's you. Well, here we are outside, but where do we even begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Gululja. Let's make inquiries nearby. Good idea. Could you handle the outskirts, Alyssa? In the meantime, Mika and I will head beyond that big wall. Can we go beyond? Wait, there's an entrance there? Oh my god, I thought you couldn't explore beyond the wall. I thought it was closed. Now, if I'd known this earlier, I'd actually gone over here and gotten the Aether Currents. Well, nothing's stopping me from doing that now, I guess. Destination. Wait, let's talk to you first. Where have you gone, little one? Gululja doesn't appear to be in the area. However, you can sight up a group of people a short distance to the southwest. You spotted those people too, yes? Perhaps they've seen something. Come on. Wait, where exactly? 147 southwest. Well, that's where we're heading. I should actually be able to see it now. Oh, I knew it. I knew it would be on top.
Hello?
Oh, hey Thunder Toys. Folks, Thunder Toys is here on stream as well. He sounds a bit tired, so I'm not sure where he's went. But if you're sticking around, welcome to the stream. I'm actually streaming Final Fantasy over on Twitch and YouTube.
Oh, that's cool, that's cool. I think I'll just watch a little and then go on.
No worries. Do you want me to set up your avatar? Because I still haven't done that yet.
Oh no, it's cool. I'm not feeling too well. I'll just head over in a little while. Just popping my...
Okay. I'll actually be logging off a bit myself to fetch my sibling who's at work. Okay, let's see what this NPC has to say. I can tell you good eye, but I'm not talking about your ocular capabilities. What I mean is that you seem to be well suited to finding lost valuables, useful resources and the like. If you're a mind to become a reforger, I'm certain you'd go far. As a possessor of good eye myself, I'd bet on it. What is this place? Yopa, or Yopia. The things we find are used in one of two ways, for ourselves or passed on to the others. We meet all sorts of interesting individuals, and over time we gradually built a large network of contacts. Okay. Tapu? I'm not familiar with your foot. Oh, is she blind? Never mind. Uklamat. It looks like some sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask after Gululja. Gululja isn't here. Oh, is this where Gululja was living? You know the boy? Have you seen him? Oh, she is blind. Oh, forgive me. I didn't know you were... No offense taken. My name is Tapu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharper for it. I can recognize people by their footfalls, including Gululja. So he didn't come this way. Where in the world could he be? I do not know your voices. Who are you to Gululja, and why do you search for him? I'm family, though we're not related by blood. His father is my brother. I've only just met Gululja and we haven't had a chance to talk properly. But I'm about to do something that will make him hate me, and I wanted the chance to explain. His father is your brother? Then that means you're... Yes, I am Buklavat, Woe of Resolve of Tuliola, and I've journeyed here to bring my brother Zorolja to account for murdering our people and our father. When all is said and done, Gulja may want nothing to do with me. Nonetheless, I'll always consider him my family. I'll always be there for him, and I want him to know that. It tears you upon to do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells the tale. Gulja was headed south. There, he has a place that is as close to a home as he knows. Find and bear your heart to him. Should he in turn bear his heart to you, accept and respect his wishes, as Queen Speen respected ours when she granted us a place in her realm. I will, don't worry. But what do you mean when you say Speen respected your wishes? Out of concern for her well-being, Her Majesty had urged us to reside inside Everkeep. When we declined, not only did she gracefully accept our decision, she granted us the necessary supplies to make our home here. And since then, she had paid us regular visits to see how we fare. That sounds like Speen, all right. Well, thanks for telling me about Gulja. I'll find him and then we'll have a good talk. We continue south, it seems. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we make our way. So, I know you're on, like, ARR, so you might actually be hearing spoilers, or seeing spoilers, but I thought you'd find this interesting because this queen is named after a stone, and there's a lot of FF9 references in this. Nope, sorry. No, I didn't mean to fight, but sure, let's tangle. The music demands it. There's more to this area than I thought. Should probably get on my chocobo. 393 yarms to the wait. Can I actually get that? I should be right. $274. There's something happening over here. These things were inoperable. Well, I hate to break it to you, but I'm not here to help. 78 yards to the east is something else. Gomphotherium. Interesting name. This one right in the middle of all these metal elephants. Oh, that other elephant. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. It actually gave up. Southwest. That's quite a distance away. Let's go for the story marker first, and hopefully the story marker will actually put us... Wait, I can't even go beyond this, right? It's all cliffs. Yeah, the story marker will hopefully put us a bit closer to that 8th current. We discover and look at what is happening over there. Oh my god. You can't be. They didn't. They did it, didn't they? They placed Alexandria in here. Well, I ruined Alexandria anyway. Excuse me, I'm trying to take in the sights. I'd prefer it if you kind of let me just pass. Now I got the other one on me. Well, it isn't exactly one for one, but it's very, very reminiscent of what looks like the buildings in Final Fantasy IX. Although I feel like I went a bit ahead here, because we're still trying to find Gulu Tower. It's a town. Yeah, a very familiar town to a lot of Final Fantasy players, and half of it's submerged. The architecture looks nothing like what we've seen so far. It's more Charlene. Oh, there he is, among the ruins. I only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Let's hurry after him. It'd be a disaster if a building collapsed while he's inside. Yeah, that's true. Diplomat is eager to follow Gulja into their ruined town. I only saw him for a moment before he disappeared behind a building, but I'm pretty sure Gulja was heading further south. I'll contact Elise on Linkpearl and let her know to join us. You do that. Well, I run into the town on a giant onion. Actually, this is taking me away from town. Don't suppose there's a sightseeing log around here anywhere, explaining what this place is? Lots of enemies, though. Over you. I'm just attracting everyone around here. I like how the onion's movement is kind of synced to the beat of the song. Like he's almost flailing at the song. Come on. This is the area, but the canals and the debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you could head into the canals, I'll make my way through the streets. When we find Gulja, let's watch from a distance until he gets to his destination. Wouldn't want to startle him and cause an accident. Alright, fair enough. Destination. I'm almost running out of time for this stream, but let's see how far we can go. Tell me I have to. Yeah, I have to follow him. Okay, fine. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, because I have to jet in like 5 minutes. Don't worry, I'll be streaming some more when I get back. I just need to taxi my younger sibling home from work. Once I get her back, I'll be back on stream for a bit before we call it a night. Oh, hey Tahsin, welcome to the stream. I'll be only here for 5 minutes, but you're welcome to join us. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's my umbrella. Don't you like it? It's all natural. Okay. Not a joke if you need to Google it. You couldn't find it, could you? No, I mean, you can say it. I can try translating it.
So yeah, never mind the last part. Why did... Okay, the Devi version goes like this. Okay, so I have to say it in English. Why did someone carry a flower as an umbrella?
Okay. And why did they carry it? A flower as an umbrella. I feel like this is a knock-knock joke.
Here's the part.
Wait, what's the joke? Why did he carry the umbrella?
The...
Oh, because it was too small. Fine, I get it. I get it. Yes, yes, I get it. It doesn't translate over well.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
Something...
What's here, I wonder?
This little nephew of my...
I see.
So he read this joke. He was better at it than me, telling this joke.
Oh, definitely. If you're translating it, doesn't get over too well.
So he's looking after those little
ones. Actually bring over Zubair here to this stream. Let's just invade this stream.
Gululja.
Not another step!
What?
A sentry?
I can actually drag him.
No, don't worry.
Zubair, you are live.
Run,
Zubair, you are live. You are on the stream. You are live.
You guys are joining me right at the end of my stream, you know?
Who are you? And
that's okay. So throat, sorry.
All good.
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja.
Is that so?
Alright guys, let me deafen you for a bit until the cutscene's over.
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
Let the viewers enjoy the cutscene.
Do you wish to speak with them?
Who are you? And why do you look like...
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Why do you look like
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith!
Calm down.
But... I want to get to know her too.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
I wonder if Gulja actually repaired this
All right
bottle.
then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots. But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
That's one way to put it.
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Excuse me? Oh,
Vessel?
you're a robot from this town.
Otis is my friend.
He's
When
called
I was
Otis.
hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
It was because of
This
Otis.
machine cooks for you.
He's your friend.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Question.
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
It's pointing to Alexandria.
You're captain of the knights?
I don't know how I feel about this. You've been functioning for nearly 400 years? You seem different from the other machines. What's your story? You know they're
And
taking
there
this
I
off
thought it was
Steiner.
Gululja with whom you wish to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
We must, because I need to go fetch my sibling.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Please, I'm really hungry.
Okay, maybe that is what he meant.
All right, all right. A repast it is.
Can't say no to your nephew, can you?
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
I'm hoping it's not going to be full of mechanical parts and oil. But I hate to stop here and run, folks. But I need to do a quick jet out. We're not done for the night. Not yet. Because the story is getting interesting as we clearly are nearing the final sections of Dawntrail. But I need to do this one task, so I'll be back in like 30 minutes. If any of you are hanging around, join us then in like 30 minutes to continue the streak. For now, here's Mika signing off for just 30 minutes, and we'll be back. Take care.